Hi, my name is Mai Quoc Thinh, and today I'm going to talk about one of the problem-solving tasks for assignment 1 in interactive technology applications, and my topic is about this future smartphone without a screen. First of all, to design a future smartphone, there are a lot of challenges, like we have to think about what the new generation of mobile phone will look like. With the normal device today, user can interact and control through the screen or using voice recognition. However, without a screen, how user can still know what to do with the device. Secondly, what kind of technology can be used in the new smartphone? Some features or components cannot be replaced, such as calling, camera, GPS, etc. It needs to be upgraded instead. And the point here is how can we apply that to the screenless smartphone and make it even stronger. Finally, there will be a huge jump of process that we force users change their way of interact with mobile phone. According to some research and experiments, using hand to control mobile phone has become a daily morning routine of a lot of people. That habit needs to be changed, but not right away. It can be unacceptable with some kind of people. After doing research with those problems, I found some proposed solution that I think is good for referencing. In MIT University, they designed a project called Alter Ego, which is a device can scan and read directly human friend, and from that it can solve user problem without being asked. So people can interact with AI and not even touch any screen. Another project in University of Bangladesh had successfully created the smartphone with no screen. They made the projector called Visual Retinal Display, which will reflect the light directly to human retinal and make sense like that light is floating in the space, so that they will have an invisible version of smartphone displayed in front of the eyes. Moreover, there is also a technology called hologram that can reflect the 3D object, but it still has some limitation and can be developed more in the future. I believe that hologram is the good way to go with screenless smartphone. So I'll introduce about my prototype. It is a headset-based smartphone. There are three main parts. Main core system will cover the forehead of user, and that device is the main part of smartphone, which include hardware and technology. It also helps user hold the device tight in their hand. Virtual display or projector will reflect the hologram screen to user. They can use that floating screen to play games, watch videos, track location, along with other components. The last part is microphone, which is the main device for interacting between human and computer. Whatever user need to control smartphone, they can speak through microphone and AI will do its job to solve problem. Talk more specific about user interaction. There are two ways to interact with the screenless smartphone. Using microphone and talk directly to the device, or using hologram screen to control. For this way, it takes more steps, but also easier for new users who are not familiar with voice controlling. I have an example about display location. Step 1. User need to speak to the microphone, show location. Step 2. The hologram will automatically pop up and track their current location. Step 3. The screen will show the map in hologram screen, which for user able to see. Those steps are pretty much the same with the smartphone nowadays, but it requires people to talking more than touching. It has a lot of challenge when trying to apply current technology to the new future device. There is no referencing for hardware and software. Most of that nowadays are not strong and small enough to install in screenless smartphone. Still take a lot of space for hardware and other components. Secondly, hologram is not fully developed. Everything it can do now is reflect the real object in 3D image, and user cannot fully interact with it. Samsung and LG had been working for several years, but they feel that hologram support for smartphone is still decades away. But from my opinion, I believe that new generation of mobile phone will become a new revolution of technology in the future. Thank you for listening.